3 out of 4 of the last days have been hard rain and everything's wet. Most of the job on the trench has paused as a result. Today we're back at it. We've been trying to solve the problem of getting the concrete into the trench. This is our grand idea. We made a chute, a 2x10 ripped long with some 2x4 supporting it. The biggest challenge is how to brace it. So we're going to be working on legs.
All right, well, push forward, push it.
You want to try that one?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it seems actually pretty stable.
You can add the bricks and rebar now.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to.
One at a time.
Just center them in the forms and 3 inches of cover all the way around. Looks pretty good, huh? Forms with covers and rebar. Check. Form release oil, i.e. hydraulic fluid. Check. Homemade, fancy concrete chute. Check. Concrete mixer and guard dog. Check. Mortar hose, one for top, one for bottom. Check. Scree bar and float. Check.
Well, first form's poured. Not sure about how good it is, but talent may be overrated.
How much extra concrete?
This was 5 bags, so that's what, about 300 pounds, I guess, and then with water and whatnot. So we've got, I don't know, it looks like maybe 4.5 bags. I think it would be what we need, so about a half bag extra. So now those sitting there in the scree, looks to be okay. And as I understand it, the water comes to the surface eventually, and then it kind of fills itself in, becoming a homogeneous mixture.
been a pretty good day. We got two of the 5 forms poured. And that was after creating the chute, finishing the chute, running and buying the concrete, getting everything all set up. Yeah, it went well. We're gonna clean up and get ready for these final 3 forms, which we'll hopefully do tomorrow morning. We were supposed to have a few days of beautiful weather. Of course, we wake up to rain. It's about 7 a.m. and we did leave a few bags of concrete out. They're not wet yet, or they're just starting to get wet. So we're gonna get to it. Either it will hold it or cause a collapse. We're not quite sure which. You want to help, bro? Get your nose out of there. You're gonna get whacked, dude. I will whack you. I will whack you. Well, this morning was a whirlwind of activity. We got 3 forms poured in 2 hours time. That was by far our fastest. And if that's a sign of things to come, the following trenches and concrete pours should go pretty well. Our next steps here are to wait a day and a half, pop off the forms. We'll have to do some excavation in order to pop those forms off because a lot of collapses have occurred. Following that, we'll drop plumb from the string lines and remark on top of the forms for mounting our brackets. We'll screw those brackets in and lower the large concrete pillars into the trench, attaching those to the brackets. So we'll have one solid connected structure that should provide all the uplift protection rather than using some secondary approach. Somewhere in between there, we're gonna have to push back all the sand because we're not gonna be lifting those concrete pillars into place. The tractor will have to do the bulk of that work, and we don't really have a strategy for that quite yet. I don't know if you can see that, but there is an incredible vulture Look at him. God, that's a big bird. What do you think of the concrete pour in general?
Oh wow, that was good. For the most part, a little inconsistency on occasion, but I mean, for the most part, it's pretty good.
Inconsistency on the part of the mixer, I
The
assume.
mixer, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not you, the mixer. I mean,
No, of course not me. No.
no, that mixer.
No. I only
never-
make
I would never
I
do
only
that.
make the strongest concrete.
Wait.
My strongest concrete is too strong for you. You need to find a mixer who has weaker concrete.